Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Before starting my video, if you didn't subscribe my channel yet, please do, and do not forget to turn on notifications as I'm sharing great contents for you. Alright, previous lesson we completed our infrastructure section. Now we will go through with the application, but before starting application I find out a small things need to be fixed in our domain section. Let's have a quick look and fix that issue. Let's go to our result pattern, and the result returns, we define t entity, but it must be a tDTO, so we're never returning the entity itself, we're going to return the DTOs. So I'm going to remove this base entity because the return shouldn't be a base entity, it must be a DTO. So let's fix this issue and change this naming to prevent any future errors. Let me have a look. Where is the error now? Is there any? Yeah, let's delete these. Okay, all done. So we switch it to tDTO and everything is done. And this tDTO must be if you would like to prevent any mistake to give something different along this tDTO, we can create an abstraction for this one. Now I'm going to create a new class which is going to be iResult, and it is going to be just an interface for tagging our result details. Perfect. For example, no content DTO is a result, right? So I'm gonna tag it with iResult. And when it comes to application section, we're going to create our response, and those responses will be tagged by iResult, and we're able to use this iResult in our result pattern. To do that, I'm going to add the limitation tDTO must be an iResult. This is how we are going to approach this situation. Alright, I am assuming all done. Let's close this section and continue with the application. First of all, I'm going to create my structure. Let's add a folder. The first folder is going to be abstraction. Do we have any named with abstraction? Let me have a quick look with my folders. Where is my let me have a look. Give me a second, let me delete this. Do we have? Yeah, it seems we have. I did a couple of work on my previous branch, and let me open my folders in Explorer. I'm going to delete. Yeah, I'm just checking, are those empty or do we have anything? So features, customers, commands, quick customers, it seems they're all empty. Alright, I'm going to delete them and create with you again one by one. Let's delete them all. Alright, now I'm able to create new folders. Okay, abstraction, the first folder, and we're going to have messaging, which is going to be for the message between the controller and the application using Mediator. We're going to do some abstractions in this folder. The other one is going to be emailing for the emailing service, and the other one is going to be what was the other one? Caching. Let's say caching. So we're going to add caching services, and the other one is going to be behaviors. I'm just trying to be sure, 100% sure. Let's close this one. Okay, so behavior, cacher, emailing, and messaging in abstraction section. So I'm going to create a new folder, exception. We're going to keep our exceptions in this folder. and we're going to have add features. Okay, the feature is going to have our entities. For example, customers at, what was the other one? Products, and invoices. The last one is actually invoice item, the last one, but we don't have any manipulation CRUD operations for the invoice items. Just leave it like this for now. If it's needed, we can create a new folder for it. Alright, now let's get into, so every customer going to have a commands and queries. Commands and queries must be in same level. Let's copy these two and let's paste. Yep, it's working. Copy and paste. So in commands, we're going to have another folder, create product command. No, just say create command, create product. Yeah. Add new folder, update product. And the last one is going to be remove product. Let's copy all of them. Actually, we have queries as well. Let's get product, and let's add the get all products. Get all products. Okay, let's copy this tree and paste here. Just rename it create invoice. Let's copy the invoice and change naming, remove invoice and update invoice. Perfect. Let's copy these two to invoice here, paste. Do we still have the invoice here now? Invoice. Let's copy that invoice, and actually this is going to be invoices. Yep. Now get invoice. Perfect. All done. Let's do the same things for the product as well. Let's copy all of them with the Ctrl C and right click and paste. Copy all of them, copy and right click on it and paste. All we need to do is type here product and copy. Let's change this naming. Get all products and get product. Perfect. And the last one is going to be messaging, but I'm going to build this messaging as well together. Let's add now a new folder which is called command and add queries. Perfect. First of all, I'm going to create the queries at class iQuery interface. What happened? Why it didn't create it? I don't know what happened. Is it stuck? Yep, it's working. Thank God. I thought it's 1 second. I thought it's all gone. Okay, Control R G. Let's make this public and interface. Before continue, we need to add a Mediator Nugget package. So let's go to packages and type here Mediator, and here we go. We have this, and let's install. Perfect. It's now being installed. Let's continue. Yep, this is the iQuery section. So we going to make an abstraction. Normally, if we would like to use Mediator in our application, all we need to do is inherit from iRequest. But to make our life much more easier, I'm going to create another layer to make it much more useful. So we're going to return a TResponse. All right, and iRequest, and it is going to return a result. TResponse. All right, the result is our return pattern, and we forgot to add a reference to application. By the way, it is asking me, would you like to add? But let's do it manually. Add project reference, click the domain, and OK. So it's added now. All we need to do is add the namespace. As you can see, namespace has been added, but there is an error. It says basically TDTO have a restriction. You should add this restriction. Yeah. So TDTO is the TResponse, because we are defined the result only accept a variable which is inherited from iResult. So I should say here where TResponse must be an iResult. As you can see, all errors has been deleted and all problems are solved. Now I'm going to create another abstraction for query handler. iQuery handler. So we're going to inherit from request handler in this section. Public class. It's not gonna be class. Let's check. Yeah, this is interface. And the query handler needs a TResponse. Actually, it's return a TResponse, right? Okay. iRequest handler comes from Mediator, guys, and it requires a TRequest and returning a TResponse. Actually, I guess I need to give a TRequest here. I'm assuming. Let me think. Yeah, we need to give a TRequest here as well. Actually, it's going to be tQuery. Yeah, and the tQuery will be here, and the TResponse is going to be result TResponse. Yep, now we are going to define what the tQuery is, what the TResponse is. Okay, where tQuery is going to be iRequest TResponse, and where TResponse is going to be an iResult. It should be fixed now. Let's have a quick look. Is there any problem here? Let's have a look quickly. Result TResponse. Okay. So we have iQuery handler, and the iQuery handler having is there any mistake in this section? Yeah, I found the problem. The tQuery is going to be iQuery. No, yeah, perfect, because we're going to pass iQuery in for the tQuery, and we're going to pass an iResult inherited object for the TResponse. Perfect, it's done, it's solved. Let's continue create abstraction for our commands. Let's create iCommand. Alright, we're going to have two types of command. One is returning no content DTO, the other one is returning the DTO. Okay, let's try to wait, step by step. So the first one is going to have nothing, and is a returning I command. Oh, sorry, I request, and only we're going to return a result with the no content detail. Yeah, perfect. Let's make it public. This I command just for the return types like update or remove. So we're going to return a result with the no content. Now I'm going to create another I command for returning data type once, like create operation. I command is going to return I request, and this I command is going to generic type. It's going to return T response, and I request is going to return a result with a T response, and this T response is going to be a T DTO. I mean, sorry, I result. Yep, perfect. Let me have a look quickly, and I'm going to tag them all with the base command, public interface I base command. I'm tagging with the I base command because if I would like to a mass operation including both of these actions, I want them all to be together. If I would like to select them all, I'm going to use a kind of special selection using I base command. Yep, and comma I base command. So it means these two command is basically the command operation regardless what they're doing. Okay, the command section is completed. Let's continue with the command handler. I command handler, control RG. Let's make it public. Did we all interface, right? Interface all of them, yes, perfect. I command handler. So we're going to return, I'm thinking, let's continue without any variable. I request handler. So we're going to give a T command. Yeah, so basically we're going to give a command here. T command. And as a return value, we're going to return a result. T response. No, T response, no content detail. And I'm assuming we need to give where is, okay, we forgot another item here. Perfect. Let's type here v var T command. This must be an I command. Let me have a look. I command. So we have an I command here. This one is selected for this. Okay, is there any problem here? Let me have a look. Oh yeah, this is a class. We need to switch it to interface. Perfect. Let's create the other type of the command handler for return type is at DTO. Public interface I command handler, T command and T response. I request handler, so we need to put, yeah, I request handler, and it's going to be T command and result T response. Yeah, perfect. Anything else should I add for this? We need to add the definitions where T command is going to be I command with the T response, and where T response is going to be I result. Perfect. Now it's all done. Let me have a quick look. Response, yeah, all done guys. So we completed our abstractions as well. Let me have a look how many minutes have been on. It's already been quite a lot. It seems 20 minutes on my screen. Now I'm going to save everything and we can continue the first features with the products in our application layer. Alright guys, thank you for watching my video. If you crush the like button and if you drop the comment below the video, I will be really appreciated. These are really motivates me and the YouTube algorithm using those inputs to bring my video more upper level, more visible for the old users, and it really motivates me for new content guys. Alright, see you next lesson. Bye bye.